Hey guys, it's Gigi, and today I'm going to be doing my January favorites video, and this is the first month of the entire year, so I'm super excited, and I feel like it's been so long since I've talked to you guys because I took like a little bit of a break from filming, but we're back, honey. So I can't wait to let you guys in on a lot of the things that are going on, but time will tell. Let's just get in to the here and now. I wanted to do something like a little bit different with my monthly favorites videos. If I do them every single month, that is my hand to God. God, I'm going to try this year to do every single month. I wanted to include my favorite movie from that month because I am like such a movie buff. Like I can't think of a time when someone asked me to the movies and I said no. So if you want to go see a movie, you know your movie buddy right here, Gert. So I have two favorite movies to include in this monthly favorites. They both came out at the end of the year, but I'm pretty sure they're both fairly new. One is The Wolf of Wall Street with Leonardo DiCaprio, and I love that movie. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was so funny. I thought it was really intense at some points. The girl in it, Naomi, I'm not sure about her name in real life. I've never really seen her before. She's stunning, she's beautiful. Every scene she was in, I was gagging, I was living, I had the hearts in my eyes, the emojis, because she's literally my WCW. I'm sure a lot of my audience has not seen that movie because there's tons of swearing, tons of drugs, tons of partying and everything. So if you are wanting to go see that movie now, just beware because it's a really intense movie, but it's amazing. I love it. And the next movie is actually a movie I just watched on the airplane like 2 days ago. It's called Prisoners. If you guys haven't seen it, it's with Hugh Jackman and this other really hot black guy, but like hot husband black guy, not like hot like hang a poster up in my room of him, but like marriage, like I want to wake up next to him every day type thing. I don't know his name, but it was a really, really intense movie. It's kind of the worst place to watch a really, really good movie on the airplane, at least for me, because I am gasping, I'm gagging, I'm like moving in my seat, flinching. Thank God I had like a whole row to myself this flight, but this movie just felt so eerie the whole time. When the trailer came out, I was like, oh, it looks like an indie flick just because of like the lighting, you know what I mean? So it's a little bit like stale looking, a little bit black and white looking, but that's what I really, really ended up loving about the movie. It's a really good movie and it definitely changed my life. Moving from movies to books, what I'm reading right now. Oh yeah, I'm reading Invisible Monsters. Do you guys know Audible? This is the app that I always talk about that reads books to you basically. It's like you pick a book, you just like leave it on. I was listening to this before I started filming this video and oh my god, I got a new case. I'm really like the last person to be like obsessed with Hello Kitty or even like really buy anything Hello Kitty, but I love these cases. They're just so cute. They make your phone so massive and you never lose it. You're like, oh, where's my phone? Let me just look for the huge rubber Hello Kitty in my room. I think I can find it. Except I really liked my pink one. Too bad it was stolen. If you guys haven't read Invisible Monsters, the book cover looks like this. It's by Chuck Palahniuk. He wrote Fight Club. He's a very, very popular author. I'm sure you guys have heard of him. Some of his other books, I mean, I was gonna say some of his other books include, but I don't know. It's kind of just like a mind trip when you're reading it, so you kind of just really have to get into it. And Audible is a great way to start because I remember reading this book like 5-6 years ago, and now listening to it on Audible, it's a completely different experience because I'm like being read all of it, and I guess back then I didn't know some of the words, girl. So yeah, definitely check out. Oh my god.
Career started down. We'd have to work out in the gym every day, twice on some days. Aerobics, tanning, nutrition, every station of the cross.
So those are my movies and book favorites of the month. That will usually be at the end of my monthly favorites, but let's move on. So the first thing that I want to share with you guys are these shoes that I have been absolutely loving, and like it's a little bit sick. I've been wearing them a little bit too much, and they're Christian Louboutins. They're probably a very familiar box to a lot of you guys. They are the black daffodils. They look like this. They're just super, super high platform shoes. And the thing I really love about Christian Louboutins is they're actually really light. I find a lot of my less higher end shoes are way heavier and chunkier and just like weigh you down more. But this is an extremely, extremely high shoe. It has that clean red bottom. And to anyone that knows a cobbler I can go to, I heard about like certain cobblers that you can get the bottom like all rubberized just to make sure they look nice and they're not worn out. They look like this in the box with the dust bag in the back. So when you travel with them, you can put them in that. It's a super clean and organized way to travel with shoes, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Next is something so exciting. Oh my god, I can't wait to show you guys this. So as a lot of you guys know, some of you may not, I was on Project Runway All-Stars. I was a model on the show and one of the designers, and I got chosen by Seth Aaron, and I love him. It'd be interesting to see if you guys are a fan of his work as much as I am because I love his stuff. So if you watched the episode, you saw me collaborating on ideas in the workroom with Seth Aaron, going over colors, doing fittings, the whole thing. But I had this box at my door. It didn't really weigh much, and I was like, I wonder what this is. So I tear it open. Lo and behold, it is my Project Runway dress. Looks like this. I remember when we filmed it, they were like, yeah, we'll send it to you when the show airs, but I didn't really like process that. I was like, yeah, okay, for sure. The show airs, obviously, and I was away for a little bit, and then I come back and I get this gorgeous custom-made dress for me delivered to my house, and I tried it on, and it fits just like it did. It's a little bit loose. I lost a little bit Wait. And I think I love it a little bit more even. Just like some of the details that I'm seeing that only Seth and I would know because they were sewn on last minute, right before I stepped out on the runways. And Seth, thank you so much for making this dress for me. You made me feel like such a superstar that day, and I will never forget it. Who doesn't love a custom made dress, right? I guess we'll just get into the makeup because I haven't talked about anything makeup this entire video. But I have a feeling you guys like that because makeup can get boring sometimes. So a foundation that I've been loving is actually kind of like a throwback. This is the Dior Skin Air Flash Spray Foundation, and it looks like this. And actually I just did a collab with Shane Dawson. If you guys saw that, you know that I used this foundation on him. Something I wanted to ask you guys, why is this top silver? Like, that doesn't make sense to me because my other ones are blue. I was trying to figure out if this smelled different or the texture felt different, but to me it's the exact same product, but I don't know. I think this is what I'm wearing right now. I think that this looks flawless with just a little bit of powder over it. It makes your skin look like literally like rock hard plastic, which is obviously the look always. The last thing is actually a product I did not buy. It was left here by one of my friends, my dear friends, Al. She left this lip gloss and I've been holding it for her, but I brought it out a few nights and I am obsessed. She's probably gonna find out that she doesn't even have it in this video right now. This is the Rouge Allure lip gloss in 61 and it's a Chanel gloss. The packaging is just super, super chic. It looks very luxurious. And what I love about this lip gloss so much is that it's super, super pigmented. Like, you can't get a lip gloss that's more pigmented than this. Trust me, it's literally like blood color. And I find that it looks very pretty over Riri Woo or Ruby Woo, whichever, because they do get really dry. This is the ultimate amount of gloss and I absolutely love it. And the last two are kind of like snow bunny wear for the Barbie that's living in a winter wonderland. This is my new Canada Goose jacket. As you guys know, every year I get a new color. This was one of the new 2014 colors. It's kind of like a bright teal color. The thing is so big. Let me just put it on. I love these coats. They keep you so warm. And obviously having like the brightest, most neon bubblegum color doesn't hurt either. That's probably why I go to these jackets. They do keep you very, very, very warm. I think there's goose feathers in it or something like that. I'm not sure. It probably is why it's called Canada Goose. Duh, hello. And last but not least is actually a gift that I got. This is a Brian Lichtenberg beanie that my friend actually got me right before I left LA. He's so sweet and he knows me like no other. Do you see what it says right on the top? Loves it. And definitely check out their beanies. They have super, super cute ones with less vulgar things on them. But yeah, that is all for my January favorites. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Wow, I look like a little snow bunny right now. And until I see you guys next time, stay gorgeous.